Hey, this is video number 6, and in this video I'm going to teach you the 3 different ways you can use your essential oils. So back a few videos ago I put a drop of wild orange in my hand and I showed you how you can use this oil aromatically by cupping your hands over your nose and mouth and breathing it in. So that is one way that you can take in oils aromatically. The way that we're usually doing this aromatically is through a diffuser. So you might have a diffuser already at home. If not, and you're looking for one, you want to make sure that you're getting a cool mist diffuser, one that is water-based, that you add your oils to, and there's no heat application happening. We don't want to heat up our oils when we're diffusing them. All right. Diffusing our oils, breathing them in. However, whether we're using this cupping method. Maybe you have some diffuser jewelry where you put a drop of oil on, a lava rock or on a bracelet. This is going to be really good for, respiratory health, emotions, stress, those sorts of things. Great if, you have like nausea and you need some help with your digestive system. Just breathing it in can help settle your digestive system. Lots of benefits come from just the use of diffusing oils. We really like to diffuse. I diffuse all day long, but I really like to diffuse On Guard, the protective blend, whenever the kids come home from school, because it's a really great one for killing the airborne pathogens, right? So that's another use for it. I use mine in first thing in the morning. I'll put it on in my office. Something like a wild orange and peppermint, maybe a bit of frankincense, something in there that's going to help to just really help to wake me up and just give that burst of aroma that's going to make me feel ready to work, right? It's also great for sleep, and that I talked about respiratory. So a bit of lavender, we're going to talk about the respiratory blend coming up in another video, in our diffuser before bed can really help to clear our airways, help with snoring, and help us have a really good night's sleep. So those are all great ways to use oils aromatically. The next way you can use oils is topically. Now, when we use oils topically, it's really important that, especially if we are a first-time oil user, that we are diluting our oils. There are some oils that can be applied neat. That means they don't need to be diluted, but if you are a first-time oil user, it's always a great idea to dilute. Now, don't think of diluting your oil as making it less effective. It's actually quite the opposite. So when we use a carrier oil such as fractionated coconut oil, jojoba oil, almond oil, avocado oil, even olive oil, whatever oil you have on hand, when we do that, it helps to trap. So if I were to put some here, it helps to trap that essential oil in the carrier oil there, so that it doesn't, how we talked about how it can change state really quickly and turn into from a liquid to a gas. The carrier oil helps to kind of contain it. And then it also makes spreading that oil around whatever area you wanted to apply it, it makes that a lot easier, and you don't have to use as much oil. So don't think that, oh, I don't need to dilute, I've got tough skin or whatever. You might just want to dilute just in terms of usage, making it easier to apply, getting a wider surface area, especially if you're applying oils, for muscle pain and that sort of thing. Let's think. When we're applying oils topically, we want to make sure that we are avoiding our eyes, our nose. We never put oils inside the ear, ever. It's always around the ear. So if you've got something going on with your ear, you can apply some oils around, maybe on those inner ear bones there, but we don't drop oils into our ears. As well, you want to keep essential oils out of your genital regions. That's not an area that we need to be applying oils. And that's pretty much it for kind of the safety concerns with this, applying oils topically. Reasons why you would apply topically, so many reasons. The oils are great for our skin, for our complexion. So a lot of times we'll be maybe adding it to moisturizer, or adding it to an oil, like jojoba oil is really great for our skin. Also, if you have any sort of muscle pain, oils are fantastic. If you've got like a touch roller bottle and you've got some pain, you could apply some peppermint or some deep blue to some muscle pain there. Let's see, mosquito bites. There are so many reasons. Sunburn. When we talk about the top 10 oil, I'll go into a little bit more detail, but there are a lot of reasons why we would use oils topically. And you also get an aromatic benefit as well, because of course you're going to be smelling those oils. And lastly, our third use for essential oils is internally. Now, I do want to say that this information I'm giving you is really strictly for doTERRA essential oils only. If you have other oils at home and you wanted to use them internally, you want to make sure that you have confirmation that these oils are not contaminated or adulterated in any way, right? We definitely don't want to be putting things like heavy metals, artificial fragrance. We wouldn't drink perfume, right? So we want to make sure. Reasons why you would use oils internally. Digestive health, so the digestive blend is really effective internally. For cold and flu, you can put your oils into a veggie cup and take those if you're wanting to boost your support your immune system. They can also be used in cooking as well. So oregano, rosemary, thyme, all those oils are super, super potent and incredibly delicious in food. Of course, you only need to use a tiny, tiny bit to get this tremendous flavor. So yeah, those are the 3 ways that you can use essential oils.